Hello to you. I'm Jessie Johnson. This is the Arctic and Antarctic. Why restricted? All modern public world maps of Antarctica and the Arctic are untrue. They are part of the heliocentric religion model, a model of contradictions, lies, deceptions, anti-truths, anti-science, politics, reverse engineering, deceits, and mental exploitation. Europe's elites started curving and sphericalizing world maps in 1590 to 1600 AD. The Antarctic was slowly disfigured and the Arctic left off world maps completely. The methods were reverse engineering of facts and using a slow pace so mass populations wouldn't notice. Before 1600 AD, Antarctica and the Arctic were shown approximately for what they were. As Admiral Richard Byrd stated, the North Pole is surrounded by continents and the Antarctic is a belt of land. A belt goes around your waist. This is what the Arctic and Antarctic looks like after disfigurement and before disfigurement. Hold on, please. I'm going to move the camera. Now, to continue. Number one. This is a 2010 to 2018 North Pole map which shows only water. Look right here. Only water. Only water. No ice, no small continents. Number two. This is a 2010 to 2018 ball map. Shows only water at the North Pole. That's what's called the North Pole on a ball-shaped Earth. No small continents. Number three, this is also a 2010 to 2018 ball map. Shows only water at the North Pole, the Arctic itself. Shows only water. You see it? No small continents are here. Here's number four. Here, number four. This is a 2010 to 2018 ball map, but this particular ball map shows ice. Shows ice at the North Pole, right where this X is, ice-covered North Pole. How did this particular map get past the elites? Get past the elites? I would like to know. This here is a 2010 to 2018 maps of the Antarctica, of which Antarctica looks nothing like this. If you look at these, 1, 2, 3, 4, a complete falsehood. The Antarctica looks nothing like this. The Earth is flat surfaced, and the Antarctica looks nothing like this. Nothing like this. Now, oops. Now, read this. I contend and submit that the Arctic and the Antarctica do not look like what I've just shown you. That we have been deceived and lied to by the bald globe earthers, the elites, and the heliocentric religion believers. That the Arctic and the Antarctica looks like it does on 1400 to 1590 AD world maps, when people sailed the world and were not out to deceive, exploit, or lie to others. The Arctic is made of 4 small continents, and the Antarctica is 90%, approximately 90% ice-free, or has almost no ice on it. The heliocentric religion, globe Earth believers, have been lying to the human race, or us, for over 400 years, or since 1590 to 1600 AD. Now, please look at this. This is number 7. This is a 1908 flat Earth map and has 6 poles. Central North Pole is here, where you see some ice. The little white spot right here is ice-covered North Pole in a 1908 map. West Pole is here. East Pole is here. South Pole is down this way, and North Pole is up this way. And this map shows that the central North Pole has ice once again, not just water. This here is number 9. This is an 1892 flat Earth map by Gleason, Alexander Gleason. The central North Pole is here. Central North Pole, as you can see, there are 4 small continents right here. 4 small continents at the central North Pole with ice, not just water. And around it, the central North Pole is the Antarctic. The Antarctic belt is also shown here. Shown here. With the 90-degree latitude parallel right here. 90-degree latitude parallel right here. Now, to continue, number 9. Let's go to number 9. This is a 1587 Ortelius map, which shows the Antarctic, or the North Pole, the Arctic or the North Pole. Even though they only show 2 here, there are 4 small continents. 4 small continents at the central North Pole at the top of this map. Before the elites had the chance to remove it, to keep land for themselves. Over here is Russia, to give you an idea of where you are. Right here is Russia, to give you an idea of where this is at, the Arctic. Now we'll go to number 10. This here is a 1587 Urbano Monte map. And the central North Pole is here with 4 small continents. It is a detailed map with the 4 small continents, and Russia is over here. To give you an idea, Russia is right here. Here is the North Pole, the central North Pole. This is a Urbano Monte map of 1587. Let's go now to number 11. Number 11. This is a map of the central North Pole, and it is from 1569. It is a Mercator map of the central North Pole, which is here, with its 4 continents, 1 small continents, 2, 3, 4, 4 small continents. We have been deceived by the ball earthers, the elites, and the heliocentric religion believers. This is what the North Pole, in fact, the central North Pole looks like. The central North Pole looks like. This here is the Americas, right here. The Americas on this side. Here's the Russia and so forth, Asia side, right here, Asia. Asia. Now let's continue. This is a greater detailed central North Pole map from 1569 Mercator map, showing a very large mountain at the center of the four small continents. There's a gigantic mountain. From the way it looks, it's at this one here is at 90 degrees north right here. And from the way it looks, this mountain must be at its base 35 miles wide, perhaps about 3 miles high, 3.5 miles high. This is what's in fact at the North Pole, the central North Pole, the central North Pole, because the Earth is a flat disk, and as such, it has six polar points. Now, this here's number 13. This is a 1570. This map shows both the Arctic, 1, 2, 3, 4, the Arctic, central North Pole, and the Antarctic, right down here. You see this outline? See this outline right here? This outline goes all the way around from one continent to the other. This is the Antarctic, and it is not white in this particular case. This map here is of the Antarctica. This is a Piri-Reis map. P-I-R-I-R-E-I-S. Piri-Reis map of 1513 AD. If you look at this map, right here, this outline, right here. See this outline? This is the outline of the Antarctica, and it has no ice on it. Has no ice, none whatsoever. These people, the ball earthers and the heliocentric religion believers, tell you that the Antarctic was discovered in 1700. This is a blatant lie. Here are ships, sailing ships. One sailing ship here. Here's another sailing ship. Here's another sailing ship. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another sailing ship. All around the Antarctica. Before 1513, they discovered the Antarctica way before 1500. But yet the ball earthers and the heliocentric religion believers tell you it was discovered in the 1700s. A blatant lie and deception. Now, let's continue. Let's continue. Now, I contend that the Antarctica is 90% ice-free. It is virtually untouched. No humans, not even military scientists, should ever be allowed there. They destroyed the last and only thing we have left. You've been told Antarctica was discovered by Europeans in the 1700s AD by ball earthers. A blatant in-your-face lie and deception. Humans have walked and known of Antarctica for thousands of years. Now, read this, please. Encyclopedia Americana, not Britannica, but Americana. Copyright 1958, Volume 2. In December 1955, a task force left New Zealand to set up 2 base stations in the Ross Sea area. Little America 5 was established at Catan Base, about 30 miles east, along the Ross Ice Shelf from the Bay of Whales, and an air operation base was constructed at Hut Point on Ross Island in McMurdo Sound. 4 U.S. planes flew from New Zealand to McMurdo Sound on December 20th, 1955, and made exploratory flights over unknown parts of the Antarctic continent until January 18th, 1956. Then they returned to New Zealand. These flights proved the inland areas to be featureless in characteristics, with a dome, a firmament with a dome 13,000 feet high at about latitude 80 degrees south, longitude 90 degrees east. New mountain ranges were located at about latitude 85 degrees south and latitude 50 degrees west, reaffirming the observation made by Rone, R-O-N-N-E, made by Rone in 1947. This is the second reason. This goes to the second reason you are not allowed on the Antarctica. Let me show you something. This is number 16. This is the Urbano Monti 1587 world map. In fact, the greatest still public flat earth world map ever made. Shows Earth generally for what it is. Where humanity lives, where humanity, our species lives, all up in here. This map goes further than any other public world map made to this present day, made 435 to 440 years ago. It goes to the 110th latitude parallel. This here, I forgot to put it, but this here represents the 80th degree parallel right here. This here's the 90 degree parallel right here. This here's the 100 degree parallel right here. And this here's the 110th degree parallel. On ball earth maps and the present maps to this day, the 100 degree and the 110th degree is not shown. Only up to the 90 degree north point is ever shown. This map, this is the world map that got away, that the elites either forgot or couldn't suppress. Antarctica, look at Antarctica, has virtually no ice on it, virtually none. Here are ships all around it. Ships all around it. And this is in 1587. Animal life, plant life, lakes, and so forth on this map. Here is the central North Pole, where you have the 4 small continents. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 small continents. You have the Antarctica right here. And on the other side, on this side of Antarctica where we are, and even on the other side of Antarctica, with land and passageways. You have been told there are no passageways. There are passageways, and people know of them. Passageways that goes to the other side. The 100 degree and the 110th degree. Other side. Here is land on the other side of here. Here's a piece of mass, a piece of gigantic island on the other side of the Antarctica. Land on the other side of Antarctica where sailing ships went through these passageways and mapped it. Now, I'm going to move the camera back. Hold on, please. Now, to continue. The Antarctic I contend, has 90% no ice on it. How did I surmise this? A ball earther said Antarctica is covered with 99% ice. This is a deception lie. All world maps between 1300 and 1600 AD show no ice up to 90% and over, but a paradise because there are no humans on it. Where there are no humans, there is paradise. This is the first reason no one is allowed there. Not multi-billion-dollar multi-billion-dollar companies? No one. We've polluted to deadly degree all and destroyed everything where we are, where we live. And we would destroy Antarctica also. It is militarily off limits, and totally rightly so. They are under orders to kill anyone, no matter who, if trying to go there. They have already. Yes, 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 please, jeez, I'm trying to make a movie.
You do have to wear your mask.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. They are under orders to kill anyone, no matter who, if trying to go there. They have two already picked out locations. They have two already picked out locations for all tourists and nowhere else. Antarctica is belt ring continents of untouched lands. No country, no corporations, no matter how powerful, no individual is allowed there. The Earth is a flat plain with a ring-shaped continent's land masses, with approximately 90% or so no ice surrounding our oceans. What we are mainly shown on TV, books, videos, and so on is the Arctic with its ice walls, not the Antarctica. For all my videos, write Jessie Johnson, Jessie, Jessie Johnson Flat Earth into YouTube. Now, we'll go to the second reason Antarctica is restricted. Now, at the 80-degree latitude parallel is the base footing of the dome firmament barrier. It rises to approximately 75 to 80 miles high that covers our Earth. The dome firmament keeps the negative pressure measured in torr, T-O-R-R, from removing our atmosphere. Our atmoplane, pardon me, is still some there. Our atmoplane. I've seen photos and videos of the dome firmament at its base footing. This is the first dome. The second dome is about 2,000 miles up and covers the first firmament dome. The second dome is where our sun and moon and the second, third, and fourth suns are. Please share this video with everyone. And I want to thank everyone for listening and watching. And please have a fine day.